someone. We are going to work on colors. All right, I've got my posters. The last color we worked on was yellow, but I'm going to put that in the back. I want to review a little bit. The very first color we worked on the first week of kindergarten was red. R-E-D, red, R-E-D, red. I can spell red, I can spell red. I'm not going to sing the whole song today, okay? And the next color we worked on was blue. Do you remember the blue song? B-L-U-E spells blue. B-L-U-E spells blue. Hi ho, did you know B-L-U-E spells blue? And last week we worked on the color yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. Like the early morning sun when the day has just begun. Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. All right, good job. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish up our yellow page, and we are not going to go into a new color this week because I wanna just work with these three colors, red, blue, and yellow, because did you know that these three colors are the most important colors in the rainbow? And the reason why is if you have red, blue, and yellow, you can make all the other colors. These are called the three primary colors. So on Friday, we're gonna do some art. I like to do art on Fridays. And we're gonna call it art and science because we're gonna do a color wheel and we're gonna practice mixing colors. And I'm gonna show you 3 different ways to do it. But parents, if you're watching the video, if you haven't had time to get tempera paint, it'd be really nice if you could at least get those 3 colors, red, blue, yellow. Usually they'll come in a set, not too expensive. You can get them anywhere. And if you can't, it's okay. We're gonna use food coloring and water, and we're gonna actually use something else too that I'll let you know on Friday, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this page. It shouldn't take too long because you guys are getting good at these pages. Again, I saw somebody who had done these last week, and we had not done them yet. So please watch the videos and do the pages along with us. Okay, it's important. The videos are the lessons. In the classroom, I wouldn't just hand you the page and say do it, right? I would do a lesson first. We would be teaching you first, and then you do the page. So the yellow was in between. We had skipped yellow. So it was the second page right after red, right? So we're gonna start out with our name on the top. I'm gonna write Mrs. J. I just do that to save time. You can write your whole name. All right, I'm gonna put this way a little bit better so you can see it and tilt it down like that. That's better. All right, now I have my pencil. I'm gonna go ahead and trace in pencil. All right, so I'm gonna slant down, back up, slant all the way down. We did that first 2 weeks of school. We went over every single letter of the alphabet just for some practice. So now you're getting more practice. Y-E-L-L-O-W. I'm trying to see, did we trace that with pencil last time? No, we did crayon. And you know what, either is fine. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, it might be a good idea to do it with pencil first and then crayon, just because you hold a pencil a little bit different than a crayon. That's okay. This one for sure we want in crayon, don't we? Because it says color. This one says trace, and this one says color. So now for sure we know we want it. And then we say the letters when we're coloring it. Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. Now I am going to use pencil for this part because if I make a mistake, I want to be able to erase. Can I erase if I use a crayon? No. The first one says Y-E-L-L. Oh, that's a funny one. You know what that spells? It's the first 4 letters of yellow, but it just spells yell. Like, you know, don't yell at me. Or I like to yell when I'm out on the playground. All right, so I'm gonna X that out. This one says Y-E-S, that says yes. This one says Y-E-L-L-O-W. Now you guys know that spells yellow. Let's do this. So let's go count the letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we know if we get to a short word, L-O-W, no, that's not enough letters. This is not enough letters. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Let's make sure the letters are the correct ones. Y-E-L-L-O-W, yes. L-I-T-T-L-E, that actually spells little. And then another Y-E-S spells yes, and then we have another yellow. So I found yellow 1, 2, 3 times. Now here you're gonna write it. Parents, if your child has a little hard time with fine motor, feel free to write it. I happen to have a yellow highlighter right here, but maybe you could write it once for them, let them trace it, and then let them write it. And some kids do not need that at all, because I've seen their fine motor skills and they're very, very, very good for the beginning of the year. Y-E-L-L-O-W. And then down at the bottom, of course, we're gonna, that's a lot of letters. That's why I saved this one. That's why I did red and then blue, because I thought, oh, the yellow one is kind of hard for the second week of school. Make sure you cut all the way across so you don't have little scraps hanging down. Then the packet, when you bring it back to school, if we get back to school soon and you bring all your work back, then we don't have all these little pieces hanging. Now, that is a lot of letters, and they're not in order, are they? I see E, and then I see L-O-Y-W-L. Now that wouldn't make sense. Let's try to just sing the song like this. E-L-O-Y-W-L spells yeller. No, it doesn't. So we know they're trying to trick us, and we do not want to get tricked. So I'm gonna cut all that all the way around it first. So it's a nice clean cut. Throw those in the trash, get rid of my little scrappies. And then I'm gonna snip those all off. Now, before you glue it, boys and girls, make sure you put it on there. This is a lot of letters. So this is kind of a tricky one. I'm gonna put the page like this so you don't see all the other ones there. Okay, all right, let me move this again. All right, let me set this all up. Okay, I'm gonna put these down here. E, I remember that was the second letter, so that's gonna go here. L comes after that. I'm gonna wait with that one. Oh, here's my Y. That's the one I was looking for. Now let's do it in order. Y-E-L. I need another L. Here you go. O. Even if your child doesn't know all their letters yet, they can just look up here. It's really easy. Let me grab a glue stick. I might have to, I didn't get that out. Just take me 1 second. That's the one nice thing about teaching in this little room. I have everything just very close by. Okay, now I'm just gonna take them off. I could take them all off. Maybe I'll push them up here. And I'll glue down my Y. Make sure you don't have the letters upside down. And my E. I really like these pages. At first I thought they might be too hard for the beginning of the year, but now I really like them. If you can't see that very good, no worries. I will hold it up when I'm all done. L, O, and the last one is W. Don't put this one upside down, because if you do, it's going to look like an M, and then it would not spell yellow. Okay, I like that. Now I will color this later, the little girl. You don't have to, that's kind of an extra thing, but let me show you what I have. Okay, yellow. And then I'm going to open up my folder, and I'm going to, this is why I think some people got mixed up, is because yellow comes right after red, right? And then we did blue. But if you watch the lesson, I had told you we were skipping yellow, and then we did blue, so you just have to go back to it. I made that choice after I sent these pages home. This shouldn't take very long, I don't think, to do. Again, I'm looking for Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. Here it is. Here's another one. I can X out the ones that don't say yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow, and X out the ones that don't. What this is a big pot of lemonade. And you use yellow lemons to make lemonade. You know what? I used to buy lemonade in the packets. And you know what? It's just not as good for you. It's not as healthy. It has a lot of sugar in it. So now I buy fresh lemons. My neighbor used to have a lemon tree, and I never had to buy lemons, but now I do since we moved. But I always buy fresh lemons, and I squeeze them, and then I can use some natural sweetener so it's not so sugary. And it's my favorite drink. Or sometimes I just put a squeeze of lemon in my water. It's so refreshing and good. So let's count, okay? And a few people have forgotten to do this. So you count with me, and the number goes up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a big number, but we know how to make a 1 first and then a 2, so it shouldn't be too hard, okay? Then, of course, you color it. And you can either color all the lemonade inside the pitcher, or you can just maybe color the lemons. There's a whole lemon, and there's some half lemons. And I'm gonna color it later so that I can make this lesson a little bit shorter. And then I want you to do that today, okay? All right, then we're done with the yellow. And then remember what I said is we're going to just wait. We're gonna finish some other stuff up this week, and we're not gonna do our next color till next week because I wanna do some experiments. Art and experiments on Friday, it'll be fun. Bye.